This is dedicated to the memory of hardcore, to the constellation of adolescent decadence, safety pinned against an endless midnight of fake IDs and CD dives.
This is dedicated to my 17-year-old self, holding a box cutter under my belt like a security blanket.
To a jury-rigged Walkman that blasted anger management anthems, blaring abrasive truth to bloodshot ears. Hardcore, defiance and defiance of melody.
A rhythm section of exploding light bulbs. A guitar solo death rattle. And a lead singer whose vocal range went from to made a sound that hits your gut like a baton
from a riot cop.
These musicians will be hell's house band. This is dedicated to crack
spotlights and stain stages. To when I screamed along with my alcoholic anti-heroes till I spit 151 proof bile, chanting with a chorus of the dispossessed till my voice box smoldered like static ash. When my stars were so crystal clear, I could freebase them into milky smoke. But this is dedicated to a black leather jacket
held together with spray-painted stencils and porcupine spikes. To when a bottle of Elmer's glue molded my hair into a crown that made me feel like the king of a misfit prom.
To a lopsided mohawk that fanned out like a toilet scrubber. To the brigade of youth, sparring with their dance partners in a swinging circle storm of windmills and roundhouse kicks that made this wallflower bloom into an underdog boxer.
But this is dedicated to absent friends who didn't fall out to anything as positive as fatherhood or mortgage payments.
To my friend Chris Calderon, who bled to death on Christmas Eve, skull split open from a trash can lid.
To my friend Jenny Van Houten, who blew her brains out through a hole in her arm.
To Johnny Vin, serving life without parole for 17 stab wounds to the neck of a Nazi who flicked a lit cigarette into the wrong pair of slanted eyes.
To Rob DePello, who had a stroke and fell face down into his Bloody Mary.
And to the one night that saved my life, when a group of friends with too much time to kill were bored and spun with a ticking gun looking for a way to defuse it. I declined to a drive-by because a blast from a barrel and a ricochet snap is a hollow echo compared to this music. But this is dedicated to the new guard, the awkward flock of acne-covered ants.
These kids united who refuse to be the target market for major label radars.
Who evade the cancer of commercialization, burn the velvet rope, and still kill rock stars.
This is to graduating to veteran status, becoming the old guy when rat packs of fresh cuts crowd the clubs loud, proud, and obnoxious. And let's not forget about the revolutionaries who still haven't escaped the tyranny of mom's garage. The holier-than-thou panhandlers on heroin that called me a sellout for having the dollar to give them.
But this is dedicated to those living and breathing hardcore.
For every band whose piggy bank gets shanked by an A&R, there's a 15-year-old kid with a lawnmower haircut perfecting 3 chords on his air guitar.
For every jaded scenester who crashes and burns into a midlife crisis, a new breed will bruise to the beat of the same classic bands. For once in my life I got something to say, and I'll never shut the fuck up.
This music gave a furious youth
the bombast behind every breath,
the courage to scream to the world.
We're not the first,
we're not the last.
we will always be
a minor threat.